Hi guys, this is Silver Sprout with another Ultima Outlands video. This time I am showing the difference between a Mage Tamer and a Dexter Tamer using a Pheonix. And obviously I think the Mage is going to be a bit better just because you do have utility spells like Mana Drain, Bless, to make sure your pets are a little bit faster and powered up. So the build here is Tame Lore at 120, Hurting at 100, just like the Fencing Dexter build, just to get the same base damage for the pets. And then we have Inscription at 80 for the Bless buffs, and Magery, Meditation, Wrestling. I know a lot of mages like to go full glass cannon and they drop wrestling for another skill, maybe eval. But in this case, I didn't run a glass cannon for the Dexter build, so I'm not going to run a glass cannon for the mage. That to me seems a bit unfair in comparison. The loadout is different with this build. I have 40 regs each. I don't think I'm going to need all of them. Generally, I loot regs in a run, so I don't run out. If I do run out, then I don't know, we'll have to deal with that later. I might have to do a larger loadout, like of 60 regs each, but I'm not going to be casting a lot since I don't have eval for that extra damage. I have a lot less potions as a mage because you don't need as many potions, I don't think. With greater heal, you can pretty much heal yourself pretty well. And quickly, then you can cure yourself if you get poisoned. You don't really need refresh potions, not in most cases at least. And explosion potions, of course, you can reveal people instead. And strength potions, I can't imagine I'll need a strength potion after I bless myself to get that buff. Let's see how much that buffs. So quite a bit, yeah. We're not gonna surpass 390 carrying capacity, just like the other builds. I'm going to actually grab regs to fill me back up. If there's a lot of noises, someone's spawning a bunch of stuff, so I apologize. Try to get out of here real fast. It's awful. Now that kind of thing should be banned from the test server. That's annoying as fuck. Alright. So we're gonna start, and I'm gonna bless the creatures inside the dungeon because technically that counts as runtime, in my opinion. Let's just use the recall there. Oh yeah, and I should mention, the book I'm using is a regular Might Command Aspect Tier 12. The reason why I didn't get a modified book is because the weapons I was using were only giving plus 10 tactics, and this weapon is giving plus 10 bonus to the eval here, or bonus damage. I don't know exactly how that works, but Might is at the same equivalent as an exceptional weapon, basically. So that is the reasoning behind that. Alright. Let us go. Oh, here we are. I'm super surprised we got past that every single run so far. So now that we're in here, right as I get to level 3, I'll bless the creatures. And I do have arc protection as well, so I'll give that to the little roach. That'll help him quite a bit. And what I should do is I should put a... generally you'd want to shield yourself too, put reactive armor up, especially as a scribe. You get a pretty good bonus. As you see, I do have Magic Reflect, and I do have Bless on myself. Oops, didn't mean to walk right then. Oh, don't hit the Pheonix. Cool. So now we're gonna bless up Let's go ahead and use Arc Protection. There we go. And we can also use Mana Drain just to help out a bit. And you're going to want to do that to basically every creature that you fight, just because it does give you quite a bonus. Oh yeah, and we have Greater Heal scrolls, 40 of them, just so we didn't have to use Rags Up for healing. Alright, so Mana Drain. I haven't played a mage in a long time, so a little bit rusty on it. And you can do like energy bulks or flame strikes if you have extra time or mana. I forgot to... Here, I'm gonna stop real quick just to get this loot. And then we'll start again. Generally, I am not bad about looting. That's the difference too between a mage. Oh, great. There's a Paragon up here, so we'll have to like skip it, basically. That really throws off the timing. Oh, good. Remembered my hotkey. You know, as I fight the Paragon, I'm gonna stop this real quick. I'll fight an extra monster. You can just watch the numbers on this guy fall. You know, I made the mistake of adding a Paragon kill in my run in one of the fencing water builds, and it threw off the numbers so bad. Like by 10 DPS. Like that's how much of a difference it made. It's just because these creatures are stronger, so the hits aren't as strong. And I'm not going to collect the gold from this guy too, because that definitely throws off the like gold per hour. So maybe this run can be more of, you can just see what a Pheonix can do with Mana Drain and Bless versus gold per hour. See, so this has 1,000 gold in it, this chest, and then 684 gold here, so you would fill up on gold pretty fast, but if I were to test the DPS on that creature, it would surely go down. I have to set up auto-open corpses real quick. For some reason it reset. Alright. So I'm going to start this again as soon as we're fighting dark water up here, so let's go ahead and start that. And I'll just fight an extra Befuddler. No big deal. Shouldn't slow us down too much. Nice. Alright, we're gonna have to hurry up. Move on to a demon. Perfect. I'm just going to throw the Roach right into combat because he needs to get in there. We'll heal him from a distance. Of course, the Pheonix runs right into battle too, for some reason. But yeah, the numbers are huge. I think I just saw a 600 damage spell, which is amazing. And see, the Roach is taking a little bit of damage, Pheonix taking damage, so you can greater heal. No problem. Just keep your distance. Don't focus on him. Mana drain. So obviously, compared to my other video, the Mage is so much smoother when you're running it with a Pheonix. I think it's more fun. And it might feel that way on an Archer too, but there's just something about the Mage and Pheonix combo that's really delightful. Alright, so my bless is running out. It means that creature blesses are going to be running out pretty soon too. Wonder if I have auto use scrolls on. Yeah, good. I want to make sure I'm not using my regs. And you can proc off of greater heals, so you can just kind of spam those, or take your chances and do a flame strike. That'll probably be your best bet. Let's move here. Oops. I missed a gem in that other one, but that's okay. I'll just move on. Alright, let's take on this drowned dragon. Hopefully the Pheonix stays out of the battle this time. Well. Oh, you know what? He's on aggressive mode. No wonder. That's silly. That's why he's getting so close. Well, now we know. You know, I'm curious if he was causing more damage on close combat. I know some people were talking about how he flame strikes. Like, I don't know if he physically does attacks. Well, it seems like he gets close even in mage mode. So what does it matter? Alright, we're gonna bless our creatures again. We're gonna bless ourselves. So you see on the regs, I'm kind of getting low already. About halfway through, roughly. I should have probably grabbed more. Nice. So we will destroy this guy down here after this. Alright. We don't even have to lower his resist, to be honest. Maybe we should. Keep it constant. Those are pretty impressive spells though, like 600 damage for flame strikes. Crazy stuff. I'm gonna destroy this guy first because we have that bonus still. Actually, Mind Blast is probably a terrible idea. It takes too many eggs. Did I not manage right now? But as you see, this combo, super easy to take care of. You don't really have to heal much except against demons. That's the magic of the roach. Alright, let's get Dark Water. So we're up to 2 procs so far, compared to the other video. I think I procced probably 3 times. I'll have to double check that. DPS overall is lower. it feels faster, but I don't think that's true. Okay, since we procced, we're just going to destroy the operator too, and that stupid technologist is bringing us into the other mobs. Let's see. Everything is okay. Ideally, we would go right to the demon for that proc. Like last time, we're going to send the giant sand roach into battle here. He could tank both these guys, but we'll just deal with the one. Alright, now he sees us. Totally fine. We're just gonna heal him up a bit. Do some meditation. They're slowly moving their way to the Pheonix. We just don't want the roach to be below 50% health, just because he loses his bonuses for tanking. Alright, just trying to get some mana. When you're using a better book, you will get huge mana refunds. So if you're using anything like Exceedingly, Potent, or Supremely, generally I would run Exceedingly. That seems to be enough for a Mage Tamer, in my opinion. On a boss, you would use Supremely. But yeah, the reason why I'm doing that is to kind of be comparable to the Dexer. I just grabbed something I didn't want, I think. What's happening? Okay, we slowed down too much there. So compared to the Dexter weapon, this is fair. I think it's fair. Okay, the point I was trying to make with that is, if you're using a better weapon, like a magical weapon with vanquishing, or, aw, dang it, my rope macro is up, so I can't really cure. I could probably change that real quick. Let's see. Hotkeys. Cure. Luckily, he kind of cures himself. Okay, so back to the point of the weapon. If you're using a vanquishing weapon, let's say, like the equivalent of maybe a Supremely, or a, the best damage modifier on the magic spellbook. Okay, we never fought this guy in the past, so here we go. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. So if you are using a better weapon, rather than the exceptional weapon that I was using in my other runs, you get a very large tactic bonus. For every point above 100 tactics, you actually get double the bonus for your damage, user damage. So you can see why I say run macing with water on one of my other publishing posts on, what is it, the UO forum. Macing is just really strong for user damage, and if you're using a vanquishing weapon, with an accuracy bonus, you're going to be getting 150% of your base damage. I forgot if I hexed this guy or not. Yeah, you're going to be getting 150% base damage without aspect. So when you add aspect on top of that, the tactic bonus is 2 per tier, so 24 points. That's going to be almost 200% of a bonus to your damage, which is incredible. Like, when you break down all the numbers, it does surpass what creature damage will do for you with hurting and arms lore. And I'd rather not run a glass cannon build anyway. I just don't like glass cannons. Alright, get the Fen Demon. We should still have that bonus. Alright, so we're almost out of regs, but it's alright, actually. Not doing too bad. Just don't remember what happened on that. So the Mage does require more focus, for sure, compared to the Dexter when you're trying to speedrun. So I'm gonna stop talking for a while. Two mana refunds in a row. So you see how powerful it can be if you get mana refunds. Even mage damage with eval can be incredibly strong with a good book. So I'm going to start using Energy Bolt rather than Flame Strike just because I don't have enough mana, or not mana, but regs. Can't really sustain using Flame Strikes. Alright, we're not gonna fight those guys. Ah, Mana Drain also takes that. Good to know. Also with Inscription, you do get a bonus to spells using scrolls. So you could go ahead and use scrolls rather than regs, and that'll free up a lot of carrying capacity. Alright, we're going to use our last Mana Drain. Oops, don't want Mind Blast. Dark Waters, they have pretty high resist, so not the best target for Pheonix. And we are going to be full after doing this. Oops, slowly dying here. Alright, so we can stop the run there. Good failure. And then we can count up gold. Ugh. Still at it. Let's go over here where it's peaceful. Drop the gold. So even with the little hiccup with the Paragon earlier, we still got about the same amount of gold. I just made sure to fight 1 or 2 more mobs that were small and really quick. So as you see, the time of this run is very long. This was the case on the Dexter as well. With the Pheonix, bigger pet teams in general just take longer to clear a dungeon. Like, that's what it comes down to. The Pheonix isn't a bad pet, it's just slower than a smaller team of 3 pets or 4 pets or 5 pets. So overall, I'd say the Mage is a fun build because you get to keep your distance, and it's more about taking care of your pets with magic. It's just a different type of gameplay. And of course it's more versatile. You can teleport, you can put up walls, you can heal yourself pretty fast and easy. Usually as a mage in the past, I typically didn't die to PKs, especially having wrestling. If you just have your magic reflect, then most PKs won't be able to kill you. You just have to be smart. Use your trap pouches if they paralyze you, because that happens quite often. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this run. Oh yeah, I should put DPS in there. Let me calculate that out real quick. It's not very impressive. The spell damage compared to the melee damage I was getting with the exceptional weapon and fencing and tactics, I was getting about 10,000 melee damage in my run. So spell damage doesn't even compare to that, since I don't have eval. If I had eval, this number would probably be twice its size, or at least 50% better. Let's see. So we're gonna take, oh yeah, well, I forget that you don't really have to do a DPS because there is no special damage for command. So here's your DPS, 41.68. But if we were using a different aspect, we would definitely break down the numbers of spell damage, follower damage, take out the special damage. I think we procced 4 or 5 times during that run, which is a lot. Even the Dexter didn't proc that much. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed the run.